Okay, so hello everyone and welcome back to part 3 of Let's Play Crash Nitro Kart for the PS2, where we now move on to the third warp room, which will of course be Fenomena. Let's get comfortable position ready to record, because I'm actually really sort of like funny about this. I have to be in like this certain position where I'm like comfortable and have to get everything set up properly, and I probably actually rehearsed the introduction about 3 or 4 times before I record every part. I know it sounds a bit silly, but so we now need to find the third warp room, which will be Fenomena, which is right here, because we're actually going through a citadel this time. So here we go, this is our third warp room, where we will now do the races and complete the boss, and we'll probably also do the CNK challenge as well, depending on how long this warp room actually takes, because this is where the game starts to get a bit more tricky. So here we are in Fenomena, where we're going to do the first race, which is an absolute fire track called Out of Time, and we're going to stick to Coco for this because this track does have quite a few twists and turns in it. So we really need a character that favours handling, so I don't think we'd do too well with Crunch, so that's what we're going to stick to in this part. We might switch to Crash in some of the later tracks, we don't know yet, but for this track we're going to do Coco, because it is a very twisty, turny track. And I've come to a conclusion with the lag from the last parts when recording. It only affects the start of the race, because it's running perfectly fine now. So obviously the countdown timer at the start of the race, you know, the 3 reds that go to green, obviously uses quite a lot of resources. So I'd say the game runs perfectly fine everywhere else, so I suppose that's one good thing, because I'm not having any lag now. So and just like in Papo's Pyramid in Crash Team Racing, there are enemies here that can eat you and get you. A bit like the piranha plants, however the worms in this one, but I absolutely love this track. You know, like I love the Canyon, the Wild West theme. Like I may have said before in some of my other Let's Play parts, I've always sort of like been a bit of a sucker for the Wild West, Gold Rush, Western theme, so I don't know why, it just somehow looks really pretty. But I say I love this element of the track right here, where you go on this anti-gravity section and you climb this clock. Which, as I said, they are taking the anti-gravity section out of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled for these tracks. However, hopefully this element of a track should still work perfectly fine, because it doesn't have to be such a steep incline, and you probably could climb an incline without anti-gravity like that, so it's not too much of a worry in that regard. But so far the game's looking really good. We're getting more and more footage of the game. However, I do not want to spoil this game. I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did with Spyro Reignited, unlike what I did with Insane, and refuse to look at any of the footage or little footage of the game until I actually get my hands on and play it myself. I know there'll be 1 or 2 friends of mine who will be streaming on the release day, but apart from that, I want to play the game for myself, and I'm probably also going to do the Let's Play for myself as well, as a playthrough, which will be a very interesting change, because I normally play the game first then do the Let's Play, so it'll be very interesting for me to do the Let's Play and play through the game for the first time at the same time. So I can enjoy it with all of you guys. So this is first place in Out of Time, which had dominated pretty well. Oh, I love Out of Time. It's Such a good track. Although I'd say my favourite track in this warp room is definitely Thunderstruck. You know, with all the loops and anti-gravity and the storm. I kind of like the green skies. It's just always been my favourite level in Crash Team. Not Crash Team Racing. Oh, I'm doing that thing where I'm confusing things again, aren't I? Crash Nitro Kart.
The boost gauge will only boost your kart if it's in the red zone. Once the boost gauge is full, it will expire. Remember that the fuller the gauge is, the larger your boost will be.
I'm sorry if I sound a little bit sniffly in this part. It is not a cold, because I do suffer from really bad hay fever, so I hope you don't mind that. So we're going to go with Crash now. We're going to go back to Crash for a bit. Which should be a pretty good idea, because this is more of a balanced track. Because it's not all twists and turns. So this is a little bit similar to Cortex Castle from Crash Team Racing. However, it is not totally the same. In fact, I would say that I actually prefer this track over Crash Team Racing's Cortex Castle. I like the gargoyles, I like the mechanical thing going for it, so it's a pretty fun track. And this is actually one of the tracks we saw demoed alongside Electron Avenue. Was it Electron Avenue? Yes. In some of the demo footage of the CNK tracks in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. And also this is something I really want to discuss and point out in this part as well. And oh my god, that sucked really bad. That were terrible. And that is that Crystal Fisher actually did a live stream of this yesterday. Well, yesterday at the time of recording this, and I actually watched the live stream. I think it was just over an hour long. And he played up to the Techni World and then stopped it there. I didn't exactly comment in the live stream because there's so many people commenting. I don't like commenting on a live stream that's really busy. Or a premiere for that matter, but I find it a bit overwhelming. But yes, Crystal Fisher did do a live stream of this game yesterday, which I watched and pretty much enjoyed. Because I believe Crystal Fisher often streams games as well as doing Let's Plays and stuff, and sort of like showcasing things as well, which I've always liked watching his channel for. I believe I first found his channel in 2015, if I'm not mistaken, and I totally missed that altogether. But channels like our Small Spyro community, Crystal Fisher Canadian Guy A, are all my favourite channels. You see, I don't watch the bigger channels that everybody's sort of, I don't know, but overhyped for a bit, like PewDiePie, and I just don't watch them channels at all. There's no problem with PewDiePie's channel at all. I'm not saying there is, but I generally like to stick to smaller channels. And oh my god, that were terrible. I don't understand what the heck that was about, but hopefully we can fix this and get back on track very soon. Oh, I activated the booby trap, which I don't want to do that, because I nearly fell in it. Oh, we got the shortcut this time. Whoa, that was close. I nearly fell off that time then. I don't understand what the heck that were about, but anyway, I'm going to hit my Aku Aku Invincibility right there and strike out Tiny Tiger. And this track actually has been lagging pretty bad, which is not a very good thing at all, in my opinion. But anyway, here we go. That's Clockwork Wumpa with a very epic finish in my opinion, because I mean, I did screw up towards the end, so. And I do love the track Clockwork Wumpa. I love all of the tracks in Crash Nitro Kart, as I've said many times before, and I really need to get out of this habit of repeating myself many times though. So that's 8 trophies, that's 1 more to go.
You win a trophy. When I reset your cart, the boost gauge will appear as I lower you onto the track. Press the gas button to fill the gauge. If it's in the red zone when your cart lands, you'll get a boost.
Oh yes, but I already know most of these tips because I've been playing these games for quite a long time. So here goes Thunderstruck, my absolute fave in the Fenomena world. And probably my favourite track in the entire game as well. So this is going to be a very fun one. But hence why I've been looking forward to doing this part. Even though I am a little bit overdue. Because it has been sort of like vacational season, so. Unfortunately I haven't got any vacations planned for another month, so. That is one good positive thing. Here we go with Thunderstruck. Probably the most epic track in Crash Nitro Kart in my opinion. I mean, that green just looks beautiful. I think my favourite colour is red, and even though green is totally the opposite colour to red on the spectrum, that does look beautiful. That is like a really gorgeous green colour, so. And it's sort of weird me having red as a favourite colour, even though I am an introvert, so. So like the bird's nest with the eggs on top there. Giant eggs, so with giant birds, which makes you wonder what's living around in the wild in such a location such as Thunderstruck, so. Which adds to the epic factor of the game. And I'm not too sure what the team up thing means on the right hand side of the screen right there. If anybody knows, maybe you might want to point that out to me and explain that to me, but I have no idea what the team up feature does at all. Maybe I ought to research that. Whoa. Whoa, this is cool. I'm actually going to tell you about this in the next part, but that was awesome. Yes, it lagged, but it lagged at like a proper good spot. And this actually happens when I'm playing through this game without recording, so I find it actually pretty cool that this happens. I think the main problem with the computer lagging is that I need to clean it out. I'm running out of hard drive space. I'm thinking of deleting all the raw recording files because I don't really need them anymore. I'll just keep the Let's Play parts recorded, so. But get rid of all the raw parts without commentary and just the raw commentary audio because, anyway. And you can see the perfect loop right here. So it's kind of like a roller coaster, this course. And it's super fun. Even though there is plenty of booby traps on the track, so you've got to be like really careful with that as well. But I've got a good lead by the look of it. And I love the soundtrack as well. And if you listen to the music right now, and here's what's going to happen now. The game is lagging really badly as I'm passing these two hammer guys right here. And that looks so cool in my opinion. That is lagging at that point. And you'll be able to see it one more time on the final lap right here, which should look really good. But the fact that you do half the course upside down is just awesome. I can't wait to see what this track's going to be like in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Even though it won't have the anti-gravity things, but I'm pretty sure either way it is going to look really cool, because Electron Avenue does look quite impressive in my opinion. So here we go again with the epic lag. Since when's lag epic? I mean, just whoa, look at this. This is just wow. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. The way it just slowed down when you were passing these hammer guys right there. It sort of like went into slow motion. That was just... Hammer guys, I'm just saying hammer guys because I don't know what else to call them, but wow, that's just awesome.
With your 9 trophies, you have earned the right to face Phenomena's champion, Norm. Don't let Norm's size fool you. He's a demon on the racetrack. No! You are racing today! Now do it! Huh? Ooh, a race! Count me in!
I don't want to hear it. The deal was that you race in return for me wearing this dumb getup. Besides, they don't stand a chance.
So now we're going to race the third champion, which will of course be Norm, which is pretty cool the way he like morphs into two characters right there. So he like races against two bosses, which is something totally unique as opposed to what happens in Crash Team Racing. So
you win a trophy.
I'll get another tip.
If you drive over a surface that slows your kart, you can prevent slowing down by boosting or using an invincibility mask power-up.
Okay, so here we go with the boss, which will be Fenomena Championship Norm. I'll tell you something I am really bad at, and that is avoiding and dodging the blue turtle shells in Mario Kart 8. I think there was a way I could dodge them in Double Dash and Wii, but in Mario Kart 8 there's like no avoiding them. But apparently there's certain ways that you can avoid them, but you can't really in Mario Kart 8. I played Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, which is what I've got right now, and I've also played it on my brother's Nintendo Switch as well, and hopefully I'm going to get a Nintendo Switch very soon. And I'm actually going to speak about the Nintendo Switch situation really quick because I haven't really spoken about it much, and I've been trapped in one of his bubbles, so I've got to jump. Here you go. And that is that at an arcade local to me, at all the campgrounds I go to, they have arcades at the mall, and I've been saving tickets that I win from the machines since 2015, and I finally managed to save up 112,000 tickets, which must have cost me hundreds to win, probably more than a Nintendo Switch anyway, but I still had fun winning them. But anyway, I won all the tickets to get the Nintendo Switch, and on the day I came to claim it, they took it off the website, so you could no longer order them. So basically I went and spoke to the manager, who agreed to call up the head office to see if I could still get a Nintendo Switch, of which I am expecting them to call me back today. So hopefully I'll get a phone call about that today. However, today I've noticed if I go on the website for the winner's circle, the Nintendo Switch is back on. So I don't see any reason why I shouldn't get a Nintendo Switch, because it's now back online, so it must have been a website glitch. Because I was kind of gutted that I couldn't get the Nintendo Switch. But now, it looks like I can, so hopefully very soon I should be getting a Nintendo Switch. Which games I'm going to buy for it yet, I'm not too sure. I mean, I could get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Tropical Freeze and what is it, New Super Mario Brothers U 2 or something like that, the new upgraded version of that for the Switch. But I've already got them games and I'm not planning on buying games that I've already got for the Nintendo Switch. Well, I've already got for the Wii U for the Nintendo Switch, I meant to say. So I'm probably going to hold off buying them. I'm going to buy some new games for it. And 2 games I have in mind, if anybody thinks they're any good, is A, Super Mario Odyssey, and B, Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because I do know one or two, well I do know one friend of mine who always plays Zelda games, who was normally a Spyro fan, but she also plays Zelda as well, or likes Zelda as well, so I actually asked her if I should play a Zelda and she said yes, so that's what I've gone and done. I played a bit of Twilight Princess, but I'm hoping to get Breath of the Wild, so which is what I'm planning on buying for the Nintendo Switch if I get one. So fingers crossed for that.
You know, you did good out there. You got a real shot at winning this thing. Because you work together.
Both of you make a good team, too.
Hey, come over here and make nice. Yeah, he pretends not to care. But he's just like me. He hates losing.
Norm, get over here.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps I need new ways to motivate you, like taking your books away. I thought he had you beat, but you proved me wrong. You won't be so lucky on Techni.
Emperor Velo's like so cool. Obviously sport, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, but oh my gosh.
Well done. You've won.
If you're Velo, no. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the CNK challenge for the Fenomena Homeworld, which is Desert Storm, which I'm going to keep Coco for this one because I do like Control, so this is what I'm going to go for. And there's sort of a bit of glitches in the character selection screen right here, if you might see. I don't know why that is, it's probably emulation. Speaking of that, I'm going to actually reinstall all of my emulators, such as Dolphin and PCSX2, because they are starting to get a little bit old and laggy right now. So I'm going to do that as well as clean my hard drive out, so hopefully all's good. So here goes the next challenge. Whoa, it's all taking. Whoa, that was a very good start, Marcus, that was very good. Oh my lord, that was... What the hell was that? I mean, I am not doing too good on this challenge today at all. So I'm just wondering if I can still beat the challenge, even though I have screwed up at the start. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep going. We're not going to restart, so we'll give that a go. So this is of course the crystal I missed, I believe. Yes, so I'm going to collect all the crystals up here. And I don't understand how I managed to mess up so badly at the start. That I was probably distracting myself again. What am I doing? Oh man, that's... Can I get through here? Nope. Oh yes. And we've got Thunderstruck music in this bonus challenge right here, which actually fits really well. Because I do like the Thunderstruck music anyway, and the red and purple sky right here looks beautiful as well. I don't know what happened there, but this is where the game sort of glitched out and made me bounce off. Although I'm probably doing that thing where I just downright suck and I'm just blaming the lag, so you'll have to tell me that. And I think I was a bit too close there, so that didn't work either. So we've just got 2 more crystals to collect, which hopefully should do in the time. Oh my... Oh no. Oh no. I've got like 10 seconds remaining to get 2 crystals. Oh no. It's not going to work, is it? It's going to be a close one if I do it. Oh my gosh, I did absolutely crap at that, so... What we're going to do now is we're going to have a second shot because I don't know what I was doing there, but I'm pretty sure we all messed up at times, so... So here we go, take 2. Dodge the TNT crate this time, that would be a very good idea, Marcus, so... We're just going to shoot out all of these nitro crates right here. Can I get through these nitro crates right here? Yes, without any hitbox confrontation, so... Oh yes, oh no! Oh, what am I doing today? Oh my gosh, right. Right. I think I've got an idea what I'm doing now. Like, I like the egg timers that are like floating in the sky right there. Oh, we got invincibility. I didn't even know we could get invincibility in bonus rounds like this, which is pretty cool. And there is some noise going on. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I greatly apologise for what's just happened right here, but my hard drive space ran out of space. So, I've now got to continue this off where I was. Because Fraps uses or consumes hard drive space really quickly. It goes through your hard drive space like a bat out of hell if you're using Oh no, why is there a crystal over there? So if you're using Fraps to record your gameplay, and I just hit something invisible, which is really odd. Oh, I see the last crystal, it's up there. I'm getting there. But anyway, Fraps does use your hard drive up pretty quickly, so that's obviously why I ran out of space, so I had to make a quick cut right there. But as I was saying, hopefully not hearing too much background noise from outside, because I do have my window open, because it is really hot weather right now, because we are in May, which is supposedly the last month of spring, so it is getting quite hot lately, so you might be hearing some background noise, so I greatly apologise for that.
The bowling bomb will detonate either when it hits something or when you press the power-up button. Detonation will affect any cart in its blast radius.
Okay, so that concludes part 3 of Let's Play Crash Nitro Kart for the PS2. So, okay, I hope you all enjoyed this part, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in part 4, where we do the Techni World.